Pokémon Emerald, the final game of the third generation of the Pokémon main series. A game beloved by many fans and often used for Nuzlockes or other fun challenges. But there's one thing most players fear about this game. Turns out that 7.8 out of 10 players fear shinies in Pokémon Emerald. But why? Well, to be exact, it's not about the shinies themselves, rather than the way Pokémon Emerald determines shiny Pokémon. When it comes to shiny hunting in Emerald, everyone talks about the broken RNG or that it even is impossible to find shinies. While for me, Emerald is one of the coolest Pokémon games to shiny hunt in at all. Welcome back to the channel, my name is Oliver and today I want to introduce you into why I think shiny hunting in Pokémon Emerald is extremely underrated. Before we start, let me share some basic information with you all in case you are completely new to shiny hunting in Emerald. The shiny odds are the same as in the other early generation games, being 1 in 8,192. Shiny locks are almost non-existent, with only the 4 NPC traits being shiny locked. Now, while it is true that Emerald's RNG is different than the other Pokémon games, they do give Emerald its own charm. And in the end, the way of shiny hunting in Emerald is way closer to all the other games than most people might think. For those who don't know anything about Emerald's RNG, don't even worry about it for now. In today's video I'm not going to talk about any crazy math around the Emerald RNG. Instead, I want to share my thoughts with you and why I think shiny hunting in Pokémon Emerald is extremely underrated. If you're interested to find out how exactly the RNG works, check out the video description for some videos from Shiny Collector that explains it very well. But now, let's have a look at this banger. I guess the story of Emerald is familiar with most of you. Basically, spoiler alert, sometime close to the final hours of your story, Groudon and Kyogre awaken and fight against each other, which might destroy the region and the entire world if you wouldn't stop them. In Emerald, you can actually see Groudon and Kyogre fighting in the overworld in Sootopolis City. The fight will continue until you go to the Sky Pillar to summon Rayquaza, who will then fly away and stop the fight between Kyogre and Groudon. But as long as you don't go to Sky Pillar, the fight will go on. Now the interesting thing is, Game Freak blocked the surfing encounters during this fight. It doesn't matter how long you're surfing in Sootopolis City, you will never encounter any wild Pokémon. But for some reason, if you pull out your fishing rod, you can actually place yourself next to the fighting legends and trigger wild Pokémon encounters. I don't know if Game Freak simply forgot about blocking the fishing encounters or if they just didn't care, but imagine casually fishing a shiny Pokémon while the world is about to end. Yep, that's exactly what I did. Some of you know my favorite Pokémon is Magikarp, so when I found out that fishing during the fight is possible, I just had to hunt it here, which might be the coolest way for shiny hunting Magikarp. The craziest thing is, once you caught a shiny during this flight, you will trigger this Easter egg. No, just kidding. This is not actual footage from the game. I just thought it would be cool to implement this within my shiny reaction video, which, by the way, if you're interested in seeing that Magikarp, link right here and in the description. Anyways, this little example shows that it is definitely possible to find shinies in Pokémon Emerald at all. But what about other shinies? At first, there's one golden rule to keep in mind for shiny hunting in Pokémon Emerald. Make your hunting sessions decently long enough. About at least 1 hour. With that in mind, you can do random encounters, egg hunts, surfing encounters, fishing encounters, or rock smash encounters in Pokémon Emerald without needing to worry about the RNG. It's not even important to know how the RNG works for these methods, because it doesn't matter if you just shiny hunt. With this, you can already shiny hunt the majority of the Pokémon that exist in Emerald. Now the only thing that is different to the other games is the way how soft resets work. Due to the different RNG, you can't simply soft reset as in other games. The good part is, there are specific loopholes for most targets where you would do soft resets for. Here are all the static or gift Pokemon you usually would soft reset for. For all the legendaries and mythicals in Pokemon Emerald, you can use the runaway method. It sounds kinda odd, but basically you just encounter, let's say Mew, if not shiny, run away, leave the area to reload the Pokemon spawn, encounter it again and repeat until it's shiny. This is a pretty neat and fast method, plus something else than seeing the title screen over and over again from the usual soft resets. For the Hoenn starters, you basically create a new save file every about 50 resets and keep resetting until you have a save file that gives you either the shiny starter or the shiny uncatchable Zigzagoon. If you get the shiny Zigzagoon, it means that your shiny starter is not far away. Just keep that save and soft reset until your starter is shiny. For the remaining few Pokemon, there is another method that makes it possible to soft reset them. This is called the Battle Video method. Basically, you need to unlock the Battle Frontier, plus you need to watch a recorded battle video every reset before clicking on your target. If you're particularly interested in shiny hunting one of these Pokemon, make sure to check out Shiny Collector's video on how to shiny hunt scripted Pokemon in Emerald. He perfectly explains the battle video method in there, with some additional tricks, for example the fastest way to shiny hunt Sudowoodo. In the end, there are 3 specific Pokemon you cannot shiny hunt in Emerald at all, these being the Gift Cast form and the Roaming Latias. Since you are able to still do runaways on the Island Latias though, the Gift Cast form stays the only Pokemon you cannot shiny hunt in Emerald. But don't be sad, Jimmy, if you really want to own a shiny cast form in Emerald, you can still egg hunt it. Out of all this, what are the benefits of hunting in Emerald? First, no shiny logs exist in this game, at least no important ones. You can go for whatever you want. No matter what or how you hunt, the odds are always a clean 1 in 8,192. You always know where you're at, and each time you find something, it will be really rewarding. Emerald contains some super sick spawns like no other early gen game, for example Wild Charizard, Blastoise, Gengar, Mew, Bagon, Relicanth, Pupitar and many more. And on top of that, there's just something super special about finding shinies on these old gens. Maybe it's just me being nostalgic, but if you played Emerald in your childhood, you might rediscover some old memories. To see that so many players still fear shiny hunting in Emerald even after so many years, while there effectively is no Pokemon that cannot be shiny hunted in this game, I think it's time to say, don't be scared. Pick up your Emerald copy, choose some cool targets and let the hunt begin. I don't know if this video will change a lot, but I would love to see that this turns into this. And if there is anything I can do to make this happen, even if only a handful of people start love shiny hunting in Emerald instead being feared of it, it would make my day. One last tip for people who don't really know what targets to go for, check out the program Pokemon Encounter Calculator. With this program you can check the spawns from every single location in any Pokemon game, including the percentages of the Pokemon spawns. A really sick tool to get new ideas for future hunts. Link in the description. Thanks for being part of the video. I hope you enjoyed today's topic, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Definitely let us know in the comments what your favorite shiny hunt was if you shiny hunted already in Pokemon Emerald. For now, have a great rest of your day and good luck on your hunts. Until next time in the MKP.